Hello everyone, my name is MJ Vilches and welcome to, I'm not sure if it's part 1, but yeah, this will be the final entry for hashtag TUP Art Challenge. So yeah, we actually managed to make an entry for each of the month except for February because that was a cheat. I did that artwork years ago. But yeah, this year was a fruitful year for TUP Art Challenge. And I think there's only one other participant of this challenge, which is Mbuddy, or the Scared Flyer, or Twip. He's the only other person who joined the challenge. I wish I could show the artwork he did, but I did not save it. But anyways, yeah, we are going to be working on the final entry for TUP Art Challenge for this year, and then we'll see. I have plans for the next challenges for the next years, but we'll see how that goes. I'm not gonna be saying anything for now because that's gonna be a bit of a surprise, I guess. But anyways, we're gonna be working on chapter 27 for this month, and I did not do anything as usual. I did not prepare beforehand before starting the stream. I did not prepare anything. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm going to read that chapter and see what kind of artwork we're gonna be working on for this month. Also, I'm not gonna be working on an animation that would take like a week or two to make. I'm probably gonna work on something that I can finish in an hour. So this may be the final stream for TUP Art Challenge this year, and possibly the final stream for the Doodle Boat this year, but we'll see. It really depends on how long it will take me to finish this artwork, which I plan to only do on a stream. I won't do anything behind, off recording or off the stream. But everything that I'm gonna do for this artwork is going to be, it's done during the stream. So yeah, let's just gonna go grab the book and read chapter 27. By the way, there's gonna be a bunch of spoilers for this stream. For those of you who haven't read the book yet, Gregor the Overlander by Suzanne Collins. And let's see what we can do here. Where is chapter 27? So chapter 27 should be... I'm kind of just recalling chapter 27. I kind of have an idea what I'm gonna do, but let's see. Yeah, chapter 27 is the moment where Gregor actually is heading home. Because yeah, that was the very end where Gregor... Chapter 27 was the end of that trial for Ares. Most of that trial happened in chapter 26. And I think the thing that I'm gonna be working on is probably a drawing of Gregor's mom on their kitchen. Probably something like that. Something that it won't be colored, probably. Wait. Yeah, it is the part where they said goodbye to the Underlanders. And then Gregor went home. So I guess, yeah. It's going to be this part. The part when they reach the apartment door. So they opened, their apartment, so probably right here. When they came to the front door, his dad pulled out his keychain, the one Gregor had made him, from his pocket. He fanned out the keys with trembling fingers and found the right one. For once, the elevator wasn't broken, and they rode up to Gregor's hall. They opened the apartment door softly, not wanting to wake anyone. Gregor could see Lizzie asleep on a couch. In the bedroom, he could hear his grandma murmuring in her sleep, so she was okay. A light was on the kitchen. His mother sat at the kitchen table as still as a statue. Her hands were clasped together, and she stared fixedly at a small stain on a tablecloth. Gregor remembered seeing her that way so many nights after his dad had disappeared. He didn't know what to say. He didn't want to scare her or shock her or ever give her any more pain. So he stepped into the light of the kitchen and said the one thing he knew she wanted to hear most in the world. "Hey Mom, we're home." So yeah, that's a spoiler, but that's the ending of Gregor the Overlander. So yeah, really sorry for giving you a spoiler. But anyways, yeah, that part. I'm gonna be drawing that part. It's just going to be a 2D artwork. Probably will be black and white. And we're gonna draw Gregor's mom, but the face can't be seen. So light was on the her mother sat at the kitchen table, still as a statue. Her hands were clasped together, and she stared fixedly at the small stain on the tablecloth. So when you say her hands are clasped together, how does that look? Okay. I guess what we're gonna do now is we're gonna open. Not sure if I'm using Blender or Krita for this. I'm probably gonna be using Krita for this one. For this artwork. Or maybe Blender. I think I'm gonna be using Blender. Because I'm probably gonna do something like I did in TUC Week. Where Gregor stared at his reflection on a mirror. It could work as like a video loop and also just a 2D artwork. So I guess we're gonna be using Blender. We're gonna use 2D animation, which can also be used for 2D artworks, I think. And we are gonna draw Gregor's mom. So we're gonna try to figure out what the angle will be for this one and what does. So Gregor's mom would be like worrying a lot or just really consumed with a lot of negative thoughts because Gregor and Boots suddenly went missing, and same thing happened with his dad, and his mom just doesn't know what to do, where to look, because they just disappeared, and she didn't know that they fell. If you read the book, you know what happened. But yeah, I gotta be able to show that feeling through this artwork. And first, we're gonna be doing some sketches. So I'm gonna add a new layer here. Make it sketch. Name it sketch. Also, I'm gonna save. Those are the shots for Doodlelog005, which I need to finish before the year ends, by the way. So I'm just gonna go Doodlemo's project, the Underland project. I'm gonna go Blender project, artworks, and then I'm just gonna go title this home. Or we're home. We'll see how this goes. But yeah, let's just keep going here. Hey there, John Hartman. Welcome to the stream. I'm currently working on the last entry for TUPR challenge. And for this entry, I'm just gonna do a simple drawing here in Blender of Gregor's mom. So I just need to show a sad and hopeful scene, because in the foreground will be Gregor, and it's gonna be like okay, what happened? I'm gonna use a pen for this one instead of maybe a pencil is fine. And I need to, I guess, I'm gonna use a vertex color for this. Change it to a blue color. Adjust the radius more. And for this art, what I'm planning for this is I guess I'm gonna go to the front view. I'm gonna create a rectangle. Probably gonna follow the camera, like the shape of the camera here. And then I'm gonna scale that up, because that's where our drawing is gonna be inside it, or will be in. And then I'm going to start drawing, start sketching our scene here. I'm also gonna reduce the viewport color here to slightly darker color, 'cause that's just too intense to the eyes right there. And hopefully everything's running fine on the stream. I think it is, so I'm just gonna keep going. So yeah, let's start drawing here. I also need to change the world color, actually. And now let's do some sketches. First is Gregor. Gregor, probably right here. Just a quick, probably right here, something like that. And then his other arm is like holding the wall. There's the door right here. Door right there. And Gregor's mom is at the kitchen table. So I don't know, the kitchen's probably rectangular. Don't have like a final design for it. But Gregor's mom will be right here. And Gregor's mom is, I think, kind of look like Tiana. Because Gregor's mom is a Black American and Gregor's dad. What I decided for my own adaptations is that Gregor's dad is a Filipino and Gregor's mom is a Black American. So I'm just gonna do some sketches here. That's why Gregor is like a Filipino American for me. For my own adaptations. So his mom's right here, hands clasped together. Probably a better pose will be the hands resting on the table like this, clasped together. And the head is more like down. Because she's probably crying. So maybe something like that. Gregor's right here. Not sure if I need to draw his dad, but I probably need to. Just, you know, somewhere like right there. And Boots will be, you can barely see Boots, I guess. The curl of Boots' hair. And they're all looking, you know, they're just slowly entering the kitchen just so they won't give their mom a heart attack or something because of suddenly showing up after being gone for like a long time. So I think that looks nice right there. There will be separate layers for Gregor and you know, Gregor, his dad, and Boots. And then his mom right here on the table, and then there's probably some kitchen stuff that I'm gonna be putting on the background there. So yeah, we're done with the sketch part, I think. I think we're good on the sketch part, on the sketch department. I'm gonna be following the design of the kitchen that I kinda had for the first entry of this challenge this year, because there was a kitchen, or I can probably use that asset. Yeah, I can probably use that asset. Let's try and append that. So we have a nice sketch here. Now I can probably append that kitchen. Let's see. I'm gonna open it first. Let's see if it's here. It should be here. Gregor the housekeeper. Yeah, this kitchen right here. I think this is it. I'm not sure, but let's see. I'm gonna open this. Let's go to layout. So yeah, I think this is it. This is the kitchen, and this is supposed to be the table. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna get this. I'm gonna get this. Something like that. So you can see like our sketch here happening. I'm gonna move this table. Let's see. I'm gonna use this. First of all, I will need to append the kitchen. So I guess I'm gonna go back to that blend file, and we are going to append the kitchen collection. So I'm gonna file, append, and go to Gregor the Housekeeper. Right here, I'm gonna go to collection, and I'm gonna go get kitchen. It's gonna be probably intense. And we're gonna have to adjust our camera here. So I'm gonna use the kitchen as a reference, or I'm probably gonna render it and use it as a background. So it's gonna be a mixture of 3D and 2D to make an artwork, which is something that I plan to do for a comic that I'm planning to make, which should make stuff easier. I'm also gonna parent our grease pencil here on the camera. Control P object, so that if I scale it down, it follows. You know, if we do it here in our viewport, it's always gonna be there. Oh, there's probably going to be a problem here with the textures. Or I probably did not put any texture. I'm gonna get the grease pencil as well, because I will need it to display all the time in front. So it should be here, viewport display in front, so that we always see our drawing. And I'm just gonna align it so that it kinda lines up on the table there. Our table lines up together, so I can like put Gregor's mom right there. So yeah, it's kind of working right there. That looks nice. I just need to duplicate one of the chairs. If I can get all of the elements here. I also need to add a shader for the chair right here. Looks like I did not add any nice materials for any of the other elements here, so that's gonna be, we're gonna take care of that later. But for now, I'm just gonna go copy all of this elements of the chair here. Let's see, let's drag that. See, oh, we still did not select some of the parts here. Let's see, I think everything is selected. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna go to the up view, turn on wireframe mode, also turn on the X-ray, and then I'm just gonna shift D this and rotate it around right there. And it needs to be following like the chair in our sketch, which I think it is. I think it's following. As you can see, and the drawing is kind of sitting there. Yeah, this is looking nice already. So if I go here, as you can see, I'm gonna also add like a door frame here. So there we go. That looks nice. I like that. I just need to fix our sketch and also get rid of all of this here. Let's see what I can do. I'm probably gonna leave the... it's probably not a good thing to put a wine glass there. It's not really stated in the book if Gregor's mom drinks, but I don't think Gregor's mom drinks. So I'm not gonna put wine glass there. And some plates, because I don't think Gregor's mom would, you know, would leave those sitting on the table right there. I could just delete this or move it there, but yeah, I guess I could delete this. Even the spoon fork there. Gregor's mom would make sure that the table is clean. So I'm just gonna delete all of those. Probably delete this as well. And delete all the glasses. Gotta make sure that none of these guys are here. So delete those. Just leaving the... This is gonna be a problem right here, this window thingy. I only added that so that I can add more light to the scene. But then again, I'm not really planning on using this as a render. What can we do? I'm just gonna leave that for now. Because what we need to do is we need to fix our sketch here. So I'm gonna draw and erase the arm, have it rest on the table more. Hands are clasped together. And I think everything else is nicely positioned here. Like that. Gregor's mom would have a bun, I think. Or a ponytail. Or possibly a bun. I'm not sure. Actually, Gregor's mom would have a curly hair. Because, you know, Boots has curly hair. And probably a short hair. Hey there, Albert. Welcome to the stream. So door frame right here, Gregor's dad, Gregor right here. And I think we can do some some more refined sketches of the drawing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make another layer here, call it sketch 2. And we're probably gonna break a rule of drawing on front view for this one. I'm gonna go right here, probably just a single color so I don't, or not. Do I need to go random? I can't see anything if I go random though. Not texture, maybe object, vertex. Yeah, vertex is gonna work for us because it keeps the blue color of our sketch while just giving the background the one single color, which is what I want to do. I can also always turn off kitchen just so I can only see the grease pencil object. But for now, let's do this. I'm gonna start with Gregor's mom for the cleaner sketches. And yeah, I'm not sure if we're probably gonna take 2 days. This stream is probably gonna take, I mean, this entry is probably gonna take 2 streams to finish. But if I'm able to finish it today within an hour, then maybe today is the last stream. But if not, then tomorrow will be the last stream. Or if not, then on Wednesday. We'll see. We'll see. Anyways, I'm gonna go change this to a material color now for the sketch. For the other sketch, I'm gonna lock everything here. Make sure that solid stroke is selected. And I'm still gonna use pencil, and we are going to start drawing Gregor's mom here. Oh yeah, actually I'm gonna keep vertex color because I'm using vertex color. Alright, we're gonna increase the strength there. I'm not sure if the taper of the... It should be working. It's probably, I probably just have a very thick, line. Like the radius of the line. Okay, let's fix. I'm gonna fix the sketch of the head here, because... Oh well, just gonna draw a circle right there. This may be a bit confusing. Just the neck. Her mom should still be wearing her like waitress uniform. 'Cause I'm pretty sure Gregor's mom is a waitress. Like the generic waitress uniform that I see in the movies. Shoulder needs to be like higher. Kind of like that. There's like a bulge thing happening here. I'm not sure. I'm probably gonna pull up some references soon enough. Gregor's mom right there. The arm. So Gregor's mom would be slim, I think, because of all the work she's doing. And probably not eating that much as well. So she should be, you know, slimmer. So just a hand clasped together here. I'm gonna try to draw it. I'm not that... A hand is still something that I'm kind of struggling with, so I'm gonna be making a lot of changes on that part right there. So something like that, I guess. So there's gonna be some refinements happening here soon enough. I need to reduce the opacity of the blue sketch here. And then the leg. Hopefully I'd be able to draw that right. That's a very big leg for... The proportions are not right. Let's see. Something like that. And she should be wearing like a slipper at home already. Or sandals. Something like that will do, I think. Ears right here, maybe. So it's the head that's gonna be a challenge here. I will need to turn off kitchen for now. The other arm right here. So I need to properly fix the head so that, you know, just looking at the drawing, you'll know that Gregor's mom is like sad, possibly crying because she doesn't know where Gregor and Boots are. They're suddenly gone. Gregor's mom's curly hair, kind of like Boots' hair. Probably gonna pull up some references of curly hairs here on Google. Let's see. I'm gonna go for a black American curly hair. Kind of like Oprah's hair, I guess. So it's not gonna be like this. How do we do this? I've got a bunch of nice references here. But it's gotta be a hair. Yeah, I'm not really sure how to go for the hair here. I'm probably gonna go with Tip from Home when she like ponytailed her curly hair. Yeah, something like that. I'm gonna go here. Tip, Home, hair. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna use Tip's hair when she ponytailed it for Gregor's mom's hair, which I'm not sure how exactly I'm going to draw here. Let's see. Probably gonna go with something like this. So curly hair. It's still one of the things I cannot draw proper curly hair on 2D. By the way, I'm just doing it like a cloud or something like this, and it should be tied up right here. I'm also kind of like remembering that little short from Sony, I think, from DreamWorks, the hair thing, the one with the hairstyle, the kid and his dad. It's also actually about a mom. I'm not really sure about that hair though, but I'm gonna leave it like that for now. But yeah, for this drawing, I'm mostly just planning to do like a sketch type kind of artwork. So yeah. Now let's bring out the kitchen again. And I guess the next thing I need to add is like the door frames here, which I just gonna go with two lines like this. And then I'm gonna copy both of those lines, Shift D, and don't move that at X. Just move it here. Copy that for the other door frame there. I will then draw Gregor right here. So Gregor's hair will most likely be copied from, his hair from the 3D version of him that I created. I could use the Gregor model, put the Gregor model here, but let's keep it 2D for now. Let's keep it 2D. So Gregor's hair right there. This is his ears, by the way. And he should still be wearing the the Underlander dresses. Both, all of them actually are still wearing the Underland dress. So it may not be that visible for you guys with all of the background elements obstructing the view there. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. I actually haven't modeled Gregor on Underlander dress yet. He's still on his like Overlander shirt. But for this one, he's gonna be wearing the Underlander dress. Probably wearing a backpack. I don't think he's wearing a backpack. Let's just not make him wear a backpack for this one. So I don't think Boots is gonna be visible from this angle. Boots would be like way down here, but you know, for the purposes of art, we're gonna do the suspension of disbelief thing and just draw like part of her curly hair here. Because originally should be too small, too short to even be visible for this shot. But yeah, let's suspension of disbelief and just put her there for effect. This is an artwork, so it doesn't need to follow like all of the rules. It just needs to convey an emotion, I think. To convey a story, to tell a story. But yeah, I wouldn't really disobey the laws of nature too much on my artworks because I do want to keep it grounded to reality, especially if, you know, if it's an artwork for like Underland Chronicles or something. So I'm just gonna go, I guess I'm gonna start with sticks here so that I can properly draw Gregor's hands there resting on the, oops, I was supposed to erase. So I'm just gonna go so Gregor's wounds here should only be the scratch from the rat when he leaped. What else? What he should also have some probably have a slightly red nose because of the bump when Ares caught him. And I'm gonna do that. Excuse me? Oh boy, sneeze. I'm gonna do that hand of animation rule here where the two middle fingers are like together. That always makes the hand looks appealing. Something like that. So there's Gregor. Now Gregor's dad. So Gregor's dad will not be that tall, I think. Because he's Filipino. And Filipinos aren't exactly famous for being tall. So Gregor's dad would be here. Also wearing a shirt, I guess. Kinda emaciated. Not that muscular. And just like a few parts of Gregor's dad. So Gregor's here, his mom. That's one of the things that not many artworks are done with Gregor's family, I think. Or you know, Gregor's mom. Even this artwork doesn't really give Gregor's mom justice because it's just like you know, the back part, and just her face is not even shown. So you can't exactly say that this is like this gives justice to Gregor's mom for an artwork, but you know, it's what I need for this particular artwork that I want to make for this scene. So I guess now I can turn on the sketching again, and we are going to draw. We're gonna just probably just do some sketches because we're gonna be tracing that for the final lines, just so we can see them in 2D. the chair. So I'm just gonna copy. Just gonna trace it here roughly, more for reference when we're starting to draw the lines, the cleanup. This is not an animation, by the way, so by clean up I mean just inking it. So this part of the chair should be covering this leg right here, because the leg of the chair will be on the way. This one as well. And then this table will also cover part of Gregor's mom's leg there. Just gonna erase that, because Gregor's mom and the table would be on the same layer. And then I'm just gonna sketch out the table there. And then I'm also gonna be adding all of the other elements here. Hey, watch. Is that what's full power, man? No, I'm not. I'm not gonna be doing this in 3D. I'm just using a 3D kitchen for reference. But this artwork is just gonna be a 2D artwork. It's not even gonna be animated. Just a 2D art, but done in Blender, which is possible, as you can see. But yeah, I'm just creating an artwork using 3D elements as a reference for the last entry of the Underland project. Also, welcome to the stream, which is probably gonna be ending soon. We'll see. Yeah, we have our kitchen here. I'm just gonna trace that. Let's see. Let's turn the off kitchen and see what we have here. Also turn off the blue sketch. So yeah, that's it. That's looking nice, actually. It really helps a lot having like a 3D kitchen here. I will probably render this in cycles, the kitchen, the background, but not sure. I'm probably not gonna do that. I'm probably just gonna color it. I'm gonna do some tracing and then color it. So we're at 42 minutes in the stream, and I'm probably gonna stop at 1 hour. So we're gonna keep working on this until it's an hour already. So I'm just gonna try and do a quick sketch of the microwave here. So yeah, just so we have like kitchen elements on the background. Yeah. I think that already emphasizes that Gregor's mom is on the kitchen. That microwave is already like a big like visual what do you call that? What's the term for that? Something that visually tells you that just by one look you'll know that the setting is a kitchen. Microwaves is like one of the generic things. I'm also not gonna be including this wall, by the way. This wall is just gonna be a wall. I'm gonna be including this screen door thing here probably, but that would not be that visible for the 2D drawing. So we have that right there. I can also, to emphasize more that this is a kitchen, I can even go with something like this. I'm gonna go object mode. Come on, go object mode. And I'm gonna get all of these guys right here because I'm gonna be moving them. Okay, this is gonna be difficult. I need to select all of these guys. Maybe this will work. Yeah. And just gonna move them right here. Right there. I'm gonna use that as a reference. And then I'm gonna go again to collection here. Go to stroke. I'm just gonna sketch. I will be posting it in my art accounts. What's so power man? What's for power man? I'm posting it on my art accounts. The link should be in the description below. And I'm also gonna be sharing it on my Discord server, which if you want to join, the link is also in the description below. And welcome, Mbuddy. Did you just watch the stream now, or have you been here for a longer time? But yeah, this is a 2D artwork. I'm gonna be posting it on Instagram probably. Yeah, definitely on Instagram, on my Instagram, and also on Tumblr, and on the DeviantArt, and also in ArtStation, and also on my Facebook page, and also on the Discord server, and Reddit, and probably on Reddit as well, on the Underland project Reddit. I mean the Underland Chronicles Reddit. But yeah, if you want to watch all of what's for Power Man, if you want to watch like the artworks that I've done so far for the Underland Chronicles, just visit my channel, Doodle Notes Productions. Search for that on YouTube or everywhere, and you'll see a lot of artworks for the Underland Chronicles, because one of the purposes of the Underland project is to make tons of fan arts for the Underland Chronicles, which is one of the most underrated books by Suzanne Collins. And I think it's more awesome than the Hunger Games, which is something that a lot of fans are also saying. So I'm just doing some sketches. Was a bit busy playing Apex, Mbuddy? Is that what you're saying? A bit busy with Apex? Which is fine. You can do whatever you want. Still. Anyways, I think we're done with the sketch. I think that's looking nice there. We have our there's Gregor's mom as the subject. Gregor will be here. This is Boots, his curly head. Gregor's dad. And now I think, since it's not 1 hour yet, we can start doing some inking. The darker lines. Yeah. Try to explain yourself, Mbuddy. You're still guilty. I'm just kidding. Anyways. Let's do some lines. I guess I can start doing the line arts here. And for the line arts, I think I'm going to start with the kitchen. Let's start with the tedious one first. So I'm gonna start with a kitchen. I'm gonna add. I'm probably gonna use this. I'm gonna turn off the sketch first, because that's more for the characters. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this kitchen part right here. I'm probably gonna move. Oh, but this is gonna be painful. But I will have to move all of this here. I'll have to move this guys right here, except for this. Deselect that. I'm also gonna be deselecting the floor by C and then middle mouse button, and I want to just choose all of the table there. I'm gonna move this to a different collection, new collection, name it table. Now they're on a different collection. Now I can hide that so that we can focus more on just the background here. And let's do some line arts. So I'm gonna go stroke. For the background, I'm probably gonna not use this. I guess for this strokes are just gonna be the sketch stroke. So I'm just gonna go turn that on. I'm gonna delete line and fill here. And this will be more the texture. So the sketch. So I'll turn that off. Excuse me. And we're gonna go to collection. I'm gonna name this collection Grease. G pencil. then I'm gonna add a new grease pencil object here. Probably I'm gonna also turn on 3D cursor here. I'm gonna put the 3D cursor right there, or maybe right at the microwave. And I'm gonna Shift A, add a grease pencil. Add a grease pencil, a blank grease pencil. I'm gonna name this background. I chose the scene, the very, very last scene of chapter 27, Mbuddy. The part where, you know, they're home. And Gregor saw they saw that Gregor sees his mom on the kitchen, looking very sad. You know, that scene. I don't want to spoil too much for those people who haven't read the book yet, because that's actually the final. I think if you're watching this, it's already been spoiled for you, because this is like the very last. This is like the end of book 1 of Gregor the Overlander. It is like the very end scene. This is how book 1 ended. Excuse me. So yeah, this is a big spoiler thingy. Big spoiler. A big spoilery piece. So yes, let's just gonna go and do some lines. I'm gonna make sure that this is changed to pen. I'm gonna go to layers. Hey, Red One, thanks for the super chat, man. What keyboard highlight add-on are you using? I'm actually using like an add-on for OBS. It's input. I forgot the name of it. I'm gonna have to search it. But yeah, it's an OBS plugin basically, where it's input overlay. I can send the link in the chat. It's this one, OBS input overlay. But I like customized the look of it. I customized it so that it looks like this, the one that you're looking at right now. So yeah, that's it. That's the keyboard highlight add-on or plugin that I did. It's more for OBS, so that it doesn't matter if I'm outside of Blender like this. The keyboard highlights are still there. The screencast is still there, even though I'm like out of Blender. So that's why I wanted to use that instead of like the screencast add-on that is in Blender. I'm using this one, and hopefully it looks like it's not bugging out on me, because usually it bugs out. Yeah, thank you so much for the super chat, Red One. And that's the answer to your question. That's the keyboard screencast kind of thing. I'm gonna add a new material now for our stroke. This is gonna be the ink, or I guess I'm just gonna call this black ink, or maybe just ink. Yeah, I guess ink will work. And it's gonna be just a stroke, not a fill, and it's gonna be black, because I'm also gonna change the mode to paint mode instead of vertex mode. And I'm going to have to go to material view here. Now I'm also gonna reduce the radius probably to 12. Let's see how big that is. Or maybe 7 will do. 7. I'm probably gonna consistently use a stroke of 7, but we'll see. We'll see. Hey, Red One, you're welcome, and really thank you so much for the super chat, man. So I'm gonna keep going here. We are at 54 minutes, 6 more minutes, and then we're done. Let's see if I don't think I can do the line art in 6 minutes, or I can ink this whole background in 6 minutes. I don't think that can be done. Okay, what is happening here? 3D cursor. Why? I'm trying to draw. Okay, I need to turn off 3D cursor now, because apparently it also changes. I'm gonna go control space, so I have more space here, so I can see the whole kitchen island here. Or or whatever this part of the kitchen is called. Oh, I wonder why that's... maybe because it's curled. Why, you know, it's thinner here and then it's thicker here. It's supposed to be facing the front. The drawing plane front should be the view. I think that's how it can be fixed. So let's do that again. So now, yeah, I think, yeah, it should be even now, the line, because we've set the front drawing plane, I mean, you know, the drawing plane, the view, which is, I think, tells you where the grease pencil should face, and it should face always on us, towards the view, towards the camera, or towards whatever is the view here in the viewport. I guess that's what it means. And this stroke placement is where it will place the stroke in 3D space. And right now it's placed on the origin of the grease pencil, which is, if I go to object mode, this orange dot right here. Wherever this is in 3D space, that's where our that's where our stroke is. And yep, now it's also facing the camera. It should be aligned with the camera. If you go to front view, I mean top view, you'll see that it's like it's facing the camera, which is what we want. So 4 minutes, we can do this. Hopefully. Because this might take longer than I think it would. But yeah, here we go. I'm not gonna be too meticulous for the background here, because that's most of this guys are gonna be covered by the foreground elements anyway. So I probably should focus on the microwave because it's the one that's most visible. So let's go to the microwave. I'm gonna go like that. The best thing also about Blender is that you can change the thickness of the stroke even after drawing it. And I'm gonna be doing that if the strokes are too thick. The way to do it is actually very simple. First, I need to confirm this. Just, you know, go to edit mode, and then you can either do this, select that radius thing, and then you click and drag, and then as you can see, it adjusts to like the radius. I'm gonna escape that, Control Z, or you can do Alt S and the same thing. But yeah, let's keep drawing for now and not change anything for now. And just keep going here. I'm gonna be adjusting this in edit mode using the vertex or the point select. And I'm gonna turn on this proportional editing so that when I do move stuff, you know, the rest that are connected to it moves as well. I'm gonna be using the mouse for this one. It's actually easier to use the mouse to do this. Just using the line as opposed to using the tablet. And then just gonna finish the microwave, and then we'll see. So there we go, something like that. For the bottom, I'm just gonna add a line like this, and then this part right there, line right there. Like that. So yeah, Mbuddy, lineless. I'm probably gonna take away these lines when I add the fill, but I will want to see some lineless TUPR challenge artwork soon from you. So get to working on that. It's an order. That's an order. So with this one, it will be probably very easy. It's gonna do something like this. Because when we render that, that would be barely visible, that part, because it's gonna be far away. And to not have to do stuff over and over again, I'm just gonna move this, duplicate that. It's easier by selecting everything here. Shift DZ. It gets easier and easier as you make lots more of this by doing that, and then Shift D, and then just grabbing two of this right here. Shift D again, and like that. I should probably reduce the thickness of this guys right here. Let's see. And just finishing up our microwave right here. I'm gonna start with this one right here, which is just going to be a line like that. And then like this, like that, like so, like so. Circle for this one, just something like that. Also for the rest, I will need to reduce the radius of that. I'm gonna select line again, Alt S, Shift D, Shift D. And I'm just gonna do the same thing for the bottom parts. Shift D that, and there we go. We have our microwave. Last part is this one right here. I should have just used a rectangle for the other, like for this one as well, but oh well. So now we have a microwave, and I just need to do the rest of the background, which I think I said that I'm not gonna do something off recording, but I guess for tedious stuff like this, like lining up, doing some line arts, which is the same thing that I'll be doing the same thing with a microwave. I guess for this part, for the background, I will be doing it off recording, even though I said in the intro that I won't be doing any of that. But I guess I'm gonna have to do that for this one, because I'm not gonna be rendering the background. I'm gonna be drawing it into 2D. So yeah, I guess that's it for now. We did some line arts, we did the sketch. I'm gonna control space here, turn on the sketch, and I just need to do to line up, to trace the background here, the 3D background. I don't need to trace parts right here actually, because it's gonna be covered by the door frame, so I don't need to worry about that. Just the table will be sketched, or will be lined or inked in the part here. So yeah, I think that's all for now. Thank you so much for those who watched the stream until the end. To you, Mbuddy. Thank you, Red One, for the super chat again. Thanks to John Hartman, if you're still there. And to everyone who watched this live. And also to you who watched this, not live, but watched this video up to this point. Thank you so much. Thank you for everyone who supported Doodle Notes Productions or the Doodle Boat. Thank you to these guys: Magnolia Weathershield, Erick Madrigal, Elizabeth Munie, Tristan Wintle, GulliermoGage, Mbuddy. They're the ones who's given me support on KoFi throughout the Underland project adventure. So I'm thanking them until another project happens, and then if there are more new supporters happening on that one, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't want to look too far ahead in the future, but yeah, thank you so much to this guys, especially to Mbuddy and GulliermoGage, and to Handsomeness or Jubin for supporting me on KoFi, which is, you can find my KoFi page right here, ko-fi.com/doodlenoseproductions. Visit that and consider supporting me there. Also, you can check out the KoFi shop on that link. where you can download free models of the Underland Chronicles characters that I modeled myself for free. You can download it there, or you can give a little something. But yeah, it's just really for free. You can download it for $0. Anyways, yeah, I think that's all for now. Follow Doodle Notes Productions everywhere on the internet if you like what you're seeing here, and if you want to see the final products and more, just go there. Or if you want to see how stuff are done in Doodle Notes Productions, just subscribe to this channel, the Doodle Boat. Like this video if you've got something from it. And yeah, I think that's all. I don't think there's any questions, so yeah, that's all. Thanks for watching. Again, thank you, Red One, for the super chat. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for watching. My name is MJ Vilches, and yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to see you tomorrow because we're not done yet. So see you next stream, next part of this tomorrow, and I need to work on other stuff for today. So yeah, that's all. Thanks. Bye.